Becoming a hero. Hello, everybody. It's Tom here. Hope you're all well. I've been inspired to do this video today after going to watch my brother's band play last night, and it's really just an indication about why we should be comfortable in our own skin as to who we are, about a strong sense of individuality and how being you is your gift and the greatest thing ever. Now, let me explain where I have come to this opinion, okay? Everybody has got somebody they look up to, whether that be a member of your family, whether that be your father, your mother, somebody, maybe a friend that's really inspirational, or maybe a bit deeper than that. We look at celebrities, we look at people who've achieved in life, people who've become rich and successful. Some of us are big sports fans. We look up to footballers, etc. Those sort of people. Some of us are big musical fans, and we look up to musicians. We look at their success, and we look at their music and them as an artist. Some people would say Freddie Mercury is their hero, or somebody like Axl Rose out of Guns N' Roses is their hero. Now, where I'm going with this will become quite clear. So, basically, what I'm getting at is it's good to have some influence. It's good to want to be like somebody. But at the same time, don't lose sight of who you are and what your gifts are and your own sense of individuality. I'm going to go a little deeper with this. So, I'm at this venue last night and I'm listening to my brother's band. Bias, I know, but I really like my brother's band. I like them because they are not what you'd call samey. Yes, they have a style. Yes, there are similarities in each song, but it isn't always sounding the same. There's no, oh, this album's going to be more heavy metal. The next album's going to be more indie. It's just no, their sound is different. It's varying and it's different. There's ballads, there's songs about life, there's songs about getting drunk, there's a song that they do that's very bluesy, like rock and roll blues, which is quite steeped in the history of that music, isn't it? Rock and roll, rhythm and blues, rock and roll, rock and blues is where it started. If you're somebody that follows your music, yeah. So they very boldly made a song that really would be that genre. It's not typical of them though. They were very bold in doing that, and I love that. I think that's great. Then there was the main headlining band, and the main headlining band were very, very good. They were very tight. They were very well structured. They knew the music well. When you close your eyes and you listen to the music, it's very samey. There's a lot of similar structures, a lot of similar patterns, a lot of similar bridges, a lot of very similar musical things going on. Then there's the lead singer. The lead singer was very strong, great stage presence, very impressive. Good to him and good for what he's built. However, very obviously, I would say, trying to be, or very heavily influenced, should I say, not trying to be, because there's only one, isn't there, of anyone? And that's the point of this video. Very much like the lead singer of Metallica, James Hetfield. Very much in the way he sung, in the way he harmonised his notes. The way he was dressed as well was very typical of mid 1980s to early 90s Metallica, the look and everything. And by all accounts, having spoken to my brother after the gig, massive fan of Metallica, and that shown, and a huge fan of Pearl Jam as well. And I got elements of both with what I was seeing last night. While there's nothing wrong with having a hero, there's nothing wrong with having influence. Being yourself is the most powerful thing and the gift that we've all got. Being an individual is your right. Don't shrink to be somebody you're not, okay? Always strive to be the best you can be as who you are. Like I said, nothing wrong with having somebody whose work you admire, somebody to look up to. But remember, you can only be you. You can't be somebody else. You can't be somebody else. They're taken. That's the point of this video today. We celebrate our individuality, our individual gifts, our talents, whatever that be, whether you be somebody who's very artistic, somebody who dances, somebody who's really good at sport, a singer, you know, in a band like my brother. My brother's very talented musician. He can play multiple instruments, he can write, he's got a great voice, he's got a lot going for him. But he is him. He's not trying to be any of the people that he would admit are his heroes. And his band's like that. Yes, there's influences, but they are typically trying to brand themselves as their own, and they're almost genreless. They're not fitting into a box. I could have closed my eyes last night, and as good as the headline act were, and they were brilliant, don't be wrong, it's like listening to Metallica. And there's nothing wrong with that, but Metallica's already been done. While it is hard to be an individual, we should all strive for it. Guys, third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all very much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and final video, as I said, please put down in the comment section below. Is individuality something that you perhaps hold back on, or you, like myself and like a lot of others, very much your own person? Are you trying to be your own person? Don't ever shrink to be somebody you're not, and don't try and pretend to be somebody you're not. I remember being a child, I used to do, you'll laugh, I used to like films, and I would always be doing voices of characters, particularly Robin Williams, God rest his soul, and I used to just jokingly do his voice because I used to love it. It used to make me laugh, and it used to make my family laugh as well. But ultimately the message is, are you you, or are you trying to be somebody else? And I realise now what they were getting at. I didn't then as a little boy. I know now. Being who you are is the most important thing, and being your individual self. Don't ever let anybody take that away from you, okay? Please, if you would, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. That'd be great. Consider giving me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong, so you know when my next content's out. Back next week with another couple of videos. As always, please all of you take care of yourselves, and bye for now.